Okay. We're going to keep this camera on for about 15-20 minutes. The media just left. So the politician, bureaucrat's gone. So that means the politician has to come out. And I got a question for them. They announced the last few months that Cannabis New Brunswick, NB or whatever you call it, they've been losing millions of dollars. Well, surprise! I walk in there, and then the first thing they said, you got some ID? Why do you want to see? Do I look like somebody? Got to show some ID. And if you got I had no ID once, and I just want to see a female friend. There's a good point. Listen.
You're out talking to all your friends?
Listen, my friends, me, myself, and I. Cannabis New Brunswick is losing millions of dollars, right?
I don't know.
Ain't you,
just what I read in the paper.
You read the Irving paper? Okay. Now, have you already been in there?
No.
Come on, give me a break. Have you already been in there?
No.
You're met in there, the first thing they ask you is for ID. You look like somebody that's under 19?
I wish.
Oh, don't go away. And this thing you know, if you got no ID, you can't go in. And then you're met by, remember the WWF? The wrestlers?
Yeah.
That's what you're met by, watching over you. Like if you're going to steal something. Shouldn't they focus on, so if you go to your local drug dealer, you don't have to go through all that shit.
I don't have a local drug dealer.
No, but never mind, this has nothing to do with you. This is Cannabis NB that's run by the government, right?
Yes.
And they're losing money.
Yeah.
Shouldn't they be working on their public relations skill? No, you can look at me there. Should they work on their public relations skill?
I think they should be working on a lot of things.
Yeah, so why would the government go after the competition that their local drug dealers and put them in jail? Isn't this
Still illegal, isn't it?
Is it legal? Is it not? Is it to eliminate the competition? Put them in jail? Is this like a mob?
Could be.
Can you investigate for me, sir?
I'll ask the question.
Good. Thank you. So, there's your MLA PC steward. Anyway, so that's the question. The mob. Is the government the mob that they're going to go after the competition and put them in jail? And these are people that's poor. They don't have high-paying lawyers. So you can't have government lawyers going after the poor because they had a little bit more marijuana. I don't know. No, this is bureaucrat. This will have nothing to do with marijuana. Notice the nose up in the air. Mm-hmm. Okay, focus. So, 6 minutes left. So maybe the premier will come out of there and he could explain to me why that Cannabis New Brunswick Cannabis NB can't focus on their public relations skill. Why is it important to ask for ID? That camera is right overhead. Does the person that look at your ID send the name to the Irving Empire in St. John? Because Irving has zero tolerance for drug use, marijuana use. People there, they say, oh, you got to go for a drug test. Then they ran downtown, they drank some kind of liquid to clean the marijuana off their system. Come on, okay, 5 minutes left. But, you don't know who's going to come out. It's either People Alliance, Green Party, or PC. The other building is Liberals. I'm not interested in the Liberals. Maybe they'll walk across the street. I can agitate them. So let's see. But Cannabis New Brunswick, they've sat crying, oh, we're losing money. Why does a 60-year-old have to produce ID? That's what I want to know. I mean, the public relations sucks. Are you still with me? 5 minutes, oh boy. 5 minutes left. So, that's the bottom line. I think maybe they should privatize it. And because they refuse They refuse to work on their public relations skills. Hey, we're talking about marijuana. Maybe there'll be a machine gun or some kind of hitman coming after me, because usually you're not supposed to talk about drugs because they got their own justice system. Yeah, the government got their own justice system. No lawyers, summary, what do you mean? Summary position of marijuana. Summary position of marijuana. That means you don't have the right to a lawyer. And then you gotta go against government lawyers. It's the mob. That's what it is. It's the mob. They should give me about 2 pounds of marijuana, because when I smoke, I keep my mouth shut and I'm paranoid. I mind my own business. There's so many things. Maybe that's the charge going to be. Summary position of marijuana. Because if it's indictable, then it's a different ballgame. You go to jail, so then they have to give you some stupid lawyer. But there's no good lawyers in New Brunswick. High profile lawyer, that is. Only the one that money. 4 minutes left. Okay. New tour. They want to have the new courthouse in there. Blaine Hague stopped it. It's trying to replace. The Premier's office is way up there. And I'll call Rusty. Crown Plaza, flag still has staff. The Lieutenant Governor, Jocelyn Roy Viano, she's going to be buried tomorrow in Rabatville. State funeral. But that is the problem. So people smoke marijuana, but who? That's another thing. There's so much light. People that stone don't like lights. Maybe they should have a little dark place. And as for security, put them in a room, and just like the hospital, if they got problems, they will turn around. Those are bureaucrats. Bonjour, hey.
Bonjour, comment ça va?
Comment ça va?
Oui,
What do you think, Cannabis New Brunswick, losing a lot of money?
Well, it's pretty clear that the model that the former government set up is the reason. I mean, ultimately, this was poorly thought out, poorly implemented. Good to see you're wearing your helmet.
And you smoke marijuana? No. No, come on, smoke marijuana?
I'm going to tell you straight, Charles.
Yeah.
100%. You ready?
Yeah.
I'm 48 years old.
And you never smoke a joint?
I'm 48 years old. I've never touched a drink.
Okay, never mind.
I've never touched a cigarette, and I've never touched illicit drugs.
At Cannabis New Brunswick, you walk in there, you're met, but first thing they ask you is for ID.
Okay.
And do I look like somebody that's got to show some ID? And you're met by a wrestler by the WWF.
Oh, really?
You know, great tall,
big person.
big boy.
Yeah.
So public relation-wise, why do you have to show some ID, and why do you have to be met by a wrestler and then the competition?
Well, it's
the drug dealers. You could just go in there and do your stuff right quick. So,
my knee-jerk reaction would be that it's government-run, and if anybody was to get in there illegally or under incorrect pretenses, the government could be sued. So that would be my knee-jerk reaction.
It's not working. It's not working.
I know
why do you got to show ID? And is it connected to the Irving Empire? The Irving sees your ID, then they're not going to hire you? They have a zero tolerance on marijuana?
Not to my knowledge.
No, but public relation. So why do you want to eliminate the competition? If you got somebody that has 20 plants of marijuana, you want to jail them. Are you going to charge them with summary possession of marijuana so they don't have the right to a lawyer?
I don't know what the charge would be. I'm not a lawyer, but ultimately my view, if you want it in a nutshell, or rolled up tightly as they say, I think we should be out of the marijuana business, period.
So privatize it.
Let the private sector do it.
Maybe your competition, the local drug dealers, could take over. Because, the profit. If you don't pay, you got to pay the price. But you guys, government can't
I
do
don't
that.
think the black market is all of a sudden going to legitimize itself for private sector.
You don't think so?
No.
Too much fun. You have a good day. I missed the People Alliance. And she's getting get patient. Yeah. Thank you. À la prochaine. Okay. So, privatize it, maybe. I've got tears in my eyes. I don't know why. Okay, how many minutes? 10 minutes. So, privatize it, and we don't know really. Like he said, it should be open. That's the problem, Maybe they should privatize. How you doing? Maybe they should privatize it, and there'd be less problem. But, see, I'm a little bit hyped up. My second large double-double, and people are coming out, and you don't know. You want to grab a person, but somebody more important. You like to take them also. So you don't know who's going to come out. That's why it's very hard to get ready. If I knew the character that come out of that door, no problem. But I'm going to keep this thing on for another 10 minutes. I hope it's not Megan from the Green Party. Seen her yesterday. We had enough. How you doing? It's the first time I've ever seen a dog mouth acting like a snob. Okay. So, we're gonna go for 20 minutes. I thought that was the ombudsman coming. It's not. But, what they're gonna do, they're gonna eliminate the competition by really enforcing the police to go after them. Or how are they going to do it? That's the question. How are they going to do it? That's the question. Because it's very important in the capitalist system to survive. And to survive, you must eliminate the competition. But in this case, what's going to happen here? Is there going to be people coming out, the machine gun and fire are going to fly all over the place? That's the question. How do you do it? How do you eliminate the competition? Is it going to be like the mob? Is it, Your Honor, we must send a message to society that this will not be tolerated. Put them in jail for 10 years. Is that how they're going to do it? That's the question. How they're going to do it? We don't know. That's funny. Eliminate the competition. Talking to myself. Boy, this guy paranoid. Went right over the pole. That's okay. Some want to be on video camera, some don't. Another 7 minutes. I only got 2. There we go. Somebody coming. Nope. A bureaucrat. See, you can't ask this bureaucrat what they think about Cannabis New Brunswick because they have no opinion. See? They see nothing, they know nothing, they say nothing. It's called survival. The one that has an opinion are dismissed. Six minutes left. But really, this is like the mob. Cannabis, maybe it's a good product. Cannabis New Brunswick. Oh, there we go. Do we have? No. Allô, comment ça va?
Bien.
Ça va très bien?
Joyeuse fête de l'Acadie si je te vois pas en jeudi.
Les Acadiens ont-ils eu un apology pour ça qui arrivait à 1755?
De ce que je comprends,
Il y a quelqu'un qui m'a dit oui en 2013. La caméra est on, je
ça
fais
dépend
parler.
s'il parlait de l'Église ou de la couronne britannique.
Ils ont dit que chaque juillet le 28, c'est une programmation. Il y a quelqu'un qui m'a envoyé une link et moi j'ai
Ça
mis
se
une
peut.
link.
Je viens de voir qu'ils ont demandé aux églises de proclamer la même date. C'est peut-être qu'il y a quelque chose qui s'est passé, moi je suis pas au courant.
J'ai jamais entendu ça, j'ai pensé,
Je sais
je
qu'ils ont
crois.
fait la demande pour les écoles résidentielles, mais l'Église avait refusé, la reine avait refusé.
Le gouverneur Roméo Leblanc était là, puis il ne pouvait pas avoir une apology, puis ils ont refusé.
On avait essayé d'adresser ça avec le pape, ça n'avait pas vraiment.
Ça, moi, je croyais, il voulait étudier que si la déportation était à génocide. Ça, moi, j'ai dit, si c'est à génocide, là, ils allons dire, on est sorry. So, c'est pour ça. Anyway, non, moi, je parle du Cannabis NB ici, là, sur la vidéo.
Yeah.
Je parle des politiciens. Cannabis NB, they're losing a lot of money. Millions of dollars. Did you hear that?
C'est vraiment cool parce que s'ils s'organiseraient comme d'allure, ils auraient comme beaucoup de patients médicaux qui ne veulent pas attendre pour le shipping.
You know what the problem is?
Juste un petit peu comme, il faut qu'ils taxent recreational pour réduire le prix des patients médicaux.
You're way off. You're way off. I walk in there, you know what they ask me? ID. Do I look like somebody that's under 19? And then you're met by a wrestler, bouncer, right at the door. That's not good.
Yeah.
So what happened, the public relations skill, your local drug dealer, you could just go there and get the stuff and leave. So I think the government is wanting to eliminate the competition by enforcing drug laws so they could sell more, but they should work on their public relations skill. See what happened when you get too much time on your hand?
Yeah.
Who's gonna come up next? Where's your leader?
On va en lunch parce qu'on fait notre pique-nique.
C'est ton chef.
Hein?
Où est ton chef?
Présentement, je pense qu'il a décidé d'aller voir le comité. Mais il y a des substitutions parce qu'il n'était pas supposé d'être ici. Les choses vont changer avec les funérailles et tout. C'est
Robardel.
tout le monde vient en cours.
C'est bon.
On y va.
On y va. À la prochaine. Voilà, Bédo. 17 minutes. Too long, too long, too long. Should be more action. Maybe the word spread that I'm outside. Keep this on for another 3 minutes. Oh, I got to. I mean, people are bored. They could watch this. That's why mainstream media edit. Can't have 20 minutes of bullshit. Online, you gotta edit. And what's important? Now, what's important in this little video here? I'm not sure. Bureaucrats? Yeah. Lots of bureaucrats. What I want, elected. That's what I want. Oh, there. Hey, excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Media. Do you have an opinion? This should be good, Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith.
Mr. Blogger,
How you doing?
I'm good.
Cannabis New Brunswick is losing all kinds of money.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so me and you would have something in common. We walk inside Cannabis NB and they ask us for ID.
Yes.
Do we look like somebody that's 19 years younger?
Well, I can understand them asking me. I don't know about somebody like you with old, craggy-looking
Yeah, exactly.
fellow.
Stress.
Yeah.
Blogging is stressful, very stressful. And then there's a bouncer that meets you at the door
Yes,
and follows you like the W. Have you been in the store?
I have.
Yeah, the public relations skill, maybe they should work. Your local drug dealer, you give the money and you leave. Here they want your ID. Shouldn't they practice on their public relations skill?
Public, I can't say. Maybe here they're friendly. They're friendly.
a friendly bunch?
They're friendly, civil
So
service.
is the government going to eliminate the competition as a capitalist system? They're going to start raiding places that has too much marijuana, but at least you get good service there. Should we cover that?
I'm going to take off, Blogger, because I got a hot coffee and a hot
coffee? You want-
hot pie in my hand.
You've been
and-
around in Fredericton for what, 48 hours? That's already a political answer. You're learning quick. My God. Nice to see you.
All right.
Never
See you
mind.
later, Blogger.
Now that's issues that you guys should really cover. Eliminate the competition in the capitalist system. Later. Oh shit. So anyway, he should be close to retiring. Connell Smith and Robert Jones. Those are the last great reporters, the last great journalists from the era of journalists. Now, get from, I don't know, it's different. Like you have, oh, there we go. Nope, nothing there. Comment ça va? Très bien. So, well, we got a journalist's views. Bureaucrats won't talk. 2 politicians. Nah, keep this on, was it? 21 minutes, way too long. But, let's see. And plus, I talk too much sometimes with these things. You got to have the question short to the point, so you don't give them time to think. I know that. But sometimes I can't stop myself. Come on, Blaine Higgs. Are you around? Blaine would stop. He would, Brian Gallant will take the back door. Blaine would stop. There's no, no, he would, he's been good. Still got to meet with him for the summer one, but anyway, we're having breakdown in communications. Okay, another 4 minutes, that's it. Nope, more bureaucrats. Where's your boss?
I don't have one.
You know, huh? Okay, that's the end of that conversation. You're retired. Oh my God, I don't have one. There you go. Connell Smith first, then you next. Listen, Cannabis New Brunswick is losing all kinds of money. You covered that story last night, right?
Well, I mean, to be clear, they're losing money, but it's a brand new industry.
Yeah.
And I think normally businesses expect to lose some money before they make some money.
Have you been in there?
But the question is I guess, should the province be doing the business?
I walk in there, they ask me for some ID.
For ID to get in there?
To get inside Cannabis New Brunswick. Do I look like somebody that got to give my ID?
Yeah, they've got to make sure that you're over the age of 18, Charles.
Yeah,
You
and
look young. You're a young-looking guy.
see all this bullshit is going. And then you're met by a wrestler by the WWF right
Over the age
at
of
the
19.
door.
That's,
And then you have to meet, you're met by a wrestler of the WWF that's that tall. Shouldn't Cannabis New Brunswick NB look at their public relations skill? If you go to your local drug dealer, it's fast. You get the money, then you get the dope. Shouldn't maybe Cannabis New Brunswick look at their way when they meet people?
you ask the questions, I ask the questions.
You're the
you should
second
go ask that
reporter.
question.
You're the second reporter that I have here. We do not discriminate. We treat everybody
The
equally.
same, exactly.
So the public relations skill, and the government wants to eliminate the competition. So they're going to enforce this law that if you have too much grass, marijuana, they'll raid you. Then they'll send a message to put you in jail. Isn't that like the mob? How can the government go
Those
after?
are your words.
No, but I mean, maybe CTV should cover that. You know, is it government, mob? Are we going to start seeing machine guns racing here? No, I got way too much time on my hands. Right? Have a good day, Laura. Yeah. What are you working on anyway? Okay. St. John deal tonight with CTV News. That's the second reporter. Then we got 2 reporters. And We got 5 minutes left. 5 minutes left. Let's see. Today's cloudy. You don't know who's going to come out that door. We don't know who's going to come out that door. It's pretty good. You have mainstream media views, and I'm an ass. I'm just having some fun here. Politicians, bureaucrats. You know, you just have some fun. Oh my God. No, it's getting worse and worse. Now, you guys know I'm nuts, okay? We know I'm nuts. We know that. We'll leave you alone. It's okay.
Okay, thank
We'll leave you alone.
Thank you.
Oh, and look. Look, the police. The police just walked by. They must have seen me because I would have asked the local police force. I would ask the local police force what's their opinion. That was an MLA from the Green Party. So I said we'll leave her alone because I tackled her, Megan. I tackled her yesterday on the old Dorchester jail. See, this is good right now. You got t-shirt, shorts, but in the winter it's cold. You gotta go in the corner or over there. I've been doing this for about 10 years. Sometimes it gets discouraging when you think how long I've been here. And we're gonna stay here. What is it? 27 minutes, too long. We'll go there for another 5 minutes. Another 3 minutes. How you doing? Is this it? No more? No more? Okay. Another 2 minutes. See, this is like going deer hunting. You don't know, I could stop it and the Prime Minister could come out that door. You don't know when to stop. Somebody wave, like smile, don't know who it is. 1 minute, 1 minute and a half. One minute. $45 seconds. $30. 20. 15. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1.